so we're going back to our flow. And next up, I wanted to invite on stage Wangari, a startup whose actuarial copilot is already live with Zurich Insurance, turning days of regulatory reporting into minutes, hallucination-free. Please give it up for Ari, the co-founder and CEO at Wangari.
Thank you, Katja, for the wonderful introduction. I won't be presenting you with any news here when I say that insurances are sitting on torrents of data. And there's so much valuable information in there, but you can't see it. That comes from my own background. I actually have a background in particle physics, studying dark matter, trying to find proof for something that we can't even see. And I later moved on to insurance and sustainable finance and found the same problem. We're looking for something that's invisible by nature. So what do we do about that? Well, here's where that starts in insurance. You know that the beating heart of insurance is its actuaries. They're the people who quantify risk and protect millions of policyholders. The problem is, every time that reporting season comes around, these people are bogged up in manual work, assembling Excel sheets and data pipelining stuff that they shouldn't be doing in the first place. They're spending 3-4 days of expert time on reports that they shouldn't be doing. That means slow closes, compliance risk because human error happens, and leadership waiting for clarity when that report finally arrives. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because after all that effort, those reports tell you what happened, great, but they don't tell you why things happened. So, if a CFO or a regulator comes along and says, well, why did that reserve movement happen? Do you have the actual clear drivers there, or do you just know by coincidence that something happened at the same time? People don't know. And they have to dig for weeks longer to actually figure out what happened. So the most valuable insights stay buried in all this data that you're sitting on. The gold stays in the mud. That's why we built Etio, your financial reporting co-pilot. So Etio is powered by 2 breakthroughs, although with agentic AI, you can't really talk about a breakthrough these days. The second breakthrough, though, is causal intelligence. And causal intelligence allows you to proceed hallucination-free to the final result, to your numbers. And what this does is it means that Etio can work through any reporting standard, any jurisdiction, any business unit, and produce a report within minutes that previously used days of expert time, even when they're using ChatGPT as well. Now, this is not theoretical, this is already proven. In practice, this means that your reporting time goes down from days to minutes, as I've already mentioned. Your strategic insights, these nuggets of gold that are somewhere in the morass of all your data, get surfaced automatically, also within minutes. All of this is fully auditable, so anything our agents do is fully logged at any point in time, so you can always go back if there's anything wrong and figure out what went wrong. Usually nothing, but it's good to be sure. And this works on enterprise systems. Even on confidential data, your data never leaves your systems. We built it like that. We've already piloted this live at Zurich Insurance Group, and now we're looking for the next challenge. So I have a task, actually, for you, for those of you who are in the room, because we know that whether your name is R+V or VIG or VKB or Irish Life or any of the many other insurances here, we know that you have that same pain. So my task to you is, come find me after all these pitches and after everybody's spoken, or if you can't remember my face, which is fair enough, find that email address, and I'll give you 20 minutes of my time, and we'll figure out 2 things. First, where's your worst reporting pain right now? And secondly, exactly what do we do about it and how do we go about it, like this in your insurance? Thank you so much.